I wear shirts like this sometimes just to let the world know that I'm ready. So far today, I've got a bunch of social media posts scheduled and queued up to push out. I played a little bit with Eli and just let some of the dogs out. Shaved my head again, which I think it's getting better. It's getting better. Watched a couple streams this morning while rendering yesterday's vlog, and then had 3 or 4 ideas that I kind of explored in terms of some marketing activity and that type of content. Right now I've got the SK Gaming versus Mouse Sports match stream up, so I'll probably watch that while I'm working on a couple other things. There's like 2 or 3 email replies that I have to send that are going to be pretty lengthy. I haven't really allocated the time until now to sit there from start to finish and give it the response that it's seeking, so I'll probably do that here while that's playing in the background. Probably go another hour or 2 and then let the dogs all back out again in stages because of the one dog that has a history of being dog aggressive. I also spent a lot of time this morning reading some really good, I guess you could say, like refreshers on social media marketing stuff. What I mean by refreshers are, on this platform, you should be doing these types of activities, right? This type of content works best. It works best at these times, on these days, to this audience. And on this platform, this content works better, blah, blah, blah. And just kind of going through, you know, I think out of all the platforms, Twitter's my favorite. You guys can probably tell if you follow me because I don't have a Facebook fan page, at least not yet. I don't have a very active Instagram account. I don't even know if I've ever even tweeted out what that account is. And so I tend to focus most of my personal efforts on Twitter. Obviously, Selfless, we have a pretty active Facebook page. We have a very active Twitter page. We have an Instagram. So true story, this shirt, I commented maybe 2 or 3 days ago on the blog that I feel like I have way too much clothes, and I go for a very long period of time without the need to do laundry. And this shirt I found in a drawer that I didn't know I had clothes in. So I opened the drawer and there's a handful of shirts in there, and this one was on the top. And I was just like, oh man, more clothes. It's like, oh, I remember that shirt. Make sure it fits, put it on, and here we are. Pretty weird. I'd originally planned to go see the Wonder Woman movie tonight, with my brother and at least one other friend, but it seems that may not happen. My brother doesn't want to go too late, and my friend's going to be out of town until late. The problem is, if I don't see it tonight, I probably won't go see it tomorrow because my brother's got an extra ticket to a concert, and so I may end up going to do that in downtown Charleston. The movie's got really, really good reviews so far. Pretty good rating on IMDb and a good rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so hopefully this will be kind of the re-emergence of DC into the world of superhero movies, where they're going to deliver a quality that's, you know, high quality movie, not just high quality superhero movie. Right now it's about 2 o'clock. It's I think they said 86 or 87 degrees out right now, but it's supposed to go down pretty quickly this afternoon according to weather.com. So I'll probably wait a couple hours, let all the dogs back out, let them go do their business, and then take Eli separately, you know, probably 4 or 5 o'clock where it's a little bit cooler. We'll either go for a walk, or we'll go play tug, or both, and just continue to work with him on engagement. I also ordered a 3-pack of like little kibble training rewards that I think each bag, the bags are small, I think the whole thing only cost me $10 because I'm trying not to spend a ton of money right now. And I think each bag has like 200 of those little rewards, and they're 3 different flavors, so I'll be able to figure out which one he likes the most. And then I'm going to drill with him on some engagement stuff that I kind of want to do as a personal experiment in the world of dog training, to see how I can influence his behavior as an adult dog and how that aligns to my kind of newfound philosophy on dog training. I recorded probably a 10 or 12 minute long video yesterday of just my thoughts on dog training and that whole world, and having done a lot of research and watching and testing and reading on this trainer and their technique and that trainer, from like pet dog trainers to like world champion dog agility trainers to protection dogs, you know, canine police force dogs, military dogs, to the point that I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable and well-rounded on which techniques people use and where they use them and why. And I kind of them slowly starting to evolve like my own independent philosophy. And so getting those dog treats, I think they come tomorrow, probably for the next week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe next month, I'm not sure. I'll be drilling with Eli a couple different things to see how impactful I can be. And then again, seeing how that aligns to what I think the results are going to be versus the results themselves, and kind of take it from there. Ended up not going to see Wonder Woman tonight. My brother has a tendency to fall asleep during movies, so he wanted to go to an earlier showing. And unfortunately, the time that it was going, he had just started the grill, and I didn't really remember and think about it. So we ended up not going. Ended up streaming Heroes of the Storm for a couple hours today, which was good. I actually had a pretty decent viewership, especially relative to when I've been playing Overwatch. And I played maybe 4 different heroes today just to get a feel for like what the different roles were, and you know, someone that doesn't deal a lot of damage but that doesn't really die versus someone that dies all the time. And it was good. It was fun. So right now I'm just going to chill out for a little bit, maybe check in on a couple streams, follow up on 1 or 2 things that I know I'm supposed to be getting a response on tonight, and then just kind of take it from there. So should be pretty quiet. I don't think that there'll be too much more that I'll record for the rest of the night. I was out earlier in the day and I played with the dogs and I recorded it. It's just slightly out of focus. The timing of that was super weird. I saw the camera go out of focus when I said that. It was just slightly out of focus because I had it in the wrong mode and I didn't realize it until after the fact. So it really, really sucked because I got some funny footage of Remy especially. And I might put it into this video just so you guys can see it. Just know it's going to be a little bit blurry going in. This big guy is Remy. Remy out. I was not expecting Remy to want to play. Because he's a big guy, he's going to get hot real quick. Looks like he gave up on that idea. Look at this guy. I'm just going to chill out and relax a little bit, and then probably jump on my computer in maybe an hour or so. I almost just fell asleep, which would have sucked because I would have woken up at like 3 or 4 a.m. and then completely screwed my sleep schedule and the rest of the day over. It's around 11:30, so I'm going to stay up for another couple hours and get a normal night's sleep instead of falling asleep at like 10:30 and then, yeah, checking that all up. I just read something online that just got me really deep in thought, so I don't know if I'm going to jump back on my computer and game it all tonight. I think what I'm going to do is hop in the shower, do some thinking, and always kind of self-evaluate. Do that for a little bit and probably call it a night around 12:30.